What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to Strike First Media. Today, we're going to be discussing the question of what if Cobra Kai happens to lose the All-Valley tournament in Cobra Kai Season 4. If this is your first time with us and you love Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, consider joining our dojo today by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turning on all notifications so you don't miss anything. But before we get started here today, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the one and only Melissa Pass for suggesting this theory. If you guys aren't familiar with Melissa, she really puts in the time and effort to leave intelligent and kind comments onto all of our videos as creators, and we really appreciate that, Melissa, so keep on doing what you're doing a great job. So moving on to the theory that Melissa suggested, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you'll know that I strongly believe that Cobra Kai is going to win the All-Valley tournament in Season 4, and that Robbie specifically will be the champion. But in Melissa's comment here, she raises a great question. What if Cobra Kai does in fact lose to Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang in the tournament? In part to that agreement that Daniel and Johnny had with Kreese, it's important to note that when making the deal, Kreese made sure to say that if they lose, only he goes. Cobra Kai will still be able to stick around if they do take the loss. And this deal of Cobra Kai losing proposes a lot of uncertainty and questions in terms of the direction that the writers will take the story. Because for all we know right now, the deal that they made was a simple handshake deal, just like when Johnny made the deal with Armand for the dojo. And you know those thing about those handshake deals. There are no guarantees. And of course, Kreese is very far from an honorable man and shows no mercy to his enemies. So why in the world would he choose to honor a bet with his enemies who he just tried to kill less than 10 minutes ago? I really think that the only way that Cobra Kai could lose the All-Valley is that, say if Robbie goes up against Sam in the finals, and his feelings and memories with Sam get in the way, and causes him to lose focus, but in the process he'll realize the error of his ways, and then Sam ends up defeating him. It's definitely safe to assume that Robbie's going to be a unanimous pick to be a finalist in the tournament. He's Kreese's golden boy after all, and the top fighter for the rival dojo of Cobra Kai. So if Cobra Kai does lose, it'll be due to Robbie being defeated in the end, just like his father was back in 1984. And then afterwards, Kreese would show his true colors and feelings about Robbie and choke him out just like he did Johnny due to his rage and failures. And after all, a sneak preview of Kreese in Season 5 of Cobra Kai was teased by Hayden Schlossberg about a month ago on Twitter of a snake choking out someone who was once his ally from the G.I. Joe animated series. And maybe this time, Johnny would take on the role of Mr. Miyagi and save his son just like Miyagi did for him back in the Karate Kid 2. And this would cause Robbie to be drawn back to his father and allow for their long-awaited reconciliation. And Season 5 would begin with Kreese and Silver planning yet another recognizable revenge plot because of their previous defeat and their attempt for revenge at the tournament, if that somehow makes sense. It's basically a revolving door of revenge plots that we've seen multiple times in this series. And now I may sound like a broken record because I do say this quite often around here, but the main problem I have with Cobra Kai losing is that it would just be repeating the same old storyline that we're used to seeing over the past 30 years. You know, Kreese and company threaten Daniel, they make a plan to settle things at the tournament, Kreese and Cobra Kai loses, then they once again plot their revenge only to lose embarrassingly again. And while this story was good the first and the second time, it's a repeating cycle that desperately needs to be broken. And we as viewers need something new, something fresh, a different perspective to take on and get excited about. Cobra Kai losing the tournament could be a good outcome if the series was coming to an end in Season 4, but that's just not the case. We need a little bit more adversity for our heroes to overcome before we get to that inevitable endgame. And as much as most of us hate John Kreese, and I dislike Kreese quite a bit, and even I have to admit he needs to be shown a little bit of love by getting that win. Like, just one win, that's all he needs, just one. It needs to be shown that not everything is a typical black and white hero versus villain 80s film anymore. Sometimes the bad guys do win, it makes it more realistic that way, the heroes can't always win. They will in the end though in this storyline, but that's just the way it's gotta be. But with that being said guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section who you think is gonna win the All-Valley tournament. Is Cobra Kai gonna win it, or Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang? You guys know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on Cobra Kai and Karate Kid content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.